think she did.
I remember that, yo.
Oh, hold up,
Like
yeah.
through marriage or something like
It
that.
didn't pop up on my thing that. Oh, there
So?
it is.
You know it's a delay,
There it is.
man.
I got it now.
Look, boy, anxious like everybody else.
I'm
gonna come out like this.
Killer Cam.
I listened to that this morning.
Man, that's the best. Yo, that album, I was just listening to that. I never said, man, take that shit the fuck off, man.
Hey, I'm gonna rock it for a second. Gotta introduce us like this. Now we gotta imagine Ace behind the screen and shit.
It's fucked up. He called out on the first day of work. That's a nigga for you. That's a nigga for you, though. Like, yeah, boss, thanks for the job, but I can't make it today. I'm gonna start on Monday, alright? You start the week fresh. It ain't even up. You ain't put this in 4, 5, 6.
Oh, it's on your page.
Yup.
Yup, it's on your page, right.
Cause I just seen Rory,
Told you that. That's why I told you.
I know, man, I know. You did tell me that.
You're right.
You did tell me
You
that,
know how
bro.
to do that. I ain't even going to attempt to do it because I know I don't
I
know.
mean, I could do it, but I just take me a few fuck ups.
Man, y'all could do it.
They just take me a couple fuck ups.
The same way y'all go live on the page on your phone is the exact same thing you do on this.
I know.
It ain't nothing different.
All right,
I just
go ahead
don't
and do
know your
it,
tablet. That's all.
It's just that when my tablet is automatically set to go to my page, just like your phone is.
Yeah.
It go to your page first, not the group page. Chill, dog. Let me do that.
Laptop.
What you
Laptop.
do? You let that same shit.
This is the one you got from what's the name?
Yeah, it's 400. That shit official. Do everything. And I'm just finding out new shit every other day. I didn't know it had an editing program on there. So now, I can edit my own. I can make it.
Yo, what kind of angle did you have on this thing, Cash?
You must have moved it.
Nah.
Right. Nah, you can turn it into tablet mode. And then you can do that. But I don't know.
Alright.
Alright, now you're on.
Alright, y'all. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3.
Action. So I was supposed to go?
Ain't nobody hear you with that mask on, but hey. But hey, be careful. Well, before we get started, I want to say it feels good to be back. Definitely feels good to be back.
Trails.
I feel better than
Let's get this out here. Hey y'all, can y'all share this and let everybody know we back?
Was that already?
Trying to get this out there.
See, I ain't even used to navigating through this shit.
That's why you shouldn't do it till you know what you're doing. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but no, I play Abraham, man.
Shoot that. Yo, we Cash. No, you don't. Hey, schools. Every time we go
I
somewhere.
only do when
Every
that's
time we go somewhere,
necessary.
who the last one?
No, but you
Who
know
the
what?
last one?
Listen.
Who is the last one? And my car ain't even fast.
No, listen. No, but listen. I made a pact with myself and the universe. I got pulled over doing 140 miles an hour on 95.
Bobby Dingle, what's up?
Okay.
And I made it. I got pulled. I don't really want to keep this on, but I just wanted to start it off like this. Off with the
Yeah,
mask.
take that shit the fuck
You-
off, man. I wouldn't have came here if we needed masks.
All right,
right
now.
now.
I
let's
just
go,
wanted
man.
to see this going down in history on film. 2020 Corona.
Corona 2020.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, what's up,
Shut us
y'all?
down for a minute, but we back, y'all.
We back. We are back. 456 is back in the building.
Man.
We've been missing for like what?
Since
March.
Since March.
March.
Since March, 2 months.
Thank y'all for joining back in. We
Thanks
miss
for
y'all.
coming. Share this video. We know it's a lot of people out there that think we fell off. We ain't fall off. Corona just had us fucked up. You know what I
It
mean?
really had us fucked up. It just had us.
Yeah, it's locked down. You couldn't stay out of the house after 8 o'clock. How you want to do the show?
So what's up, man? This corona shit is real out here. How y'all taking the whole? First of all, everybody is fine and in good health.
Yeah.
First and foremost.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, yo, hold up though, man. We gotta start this off right now.
You can get your shit together.
I'm trying to get it right,
Man,
man. I'm excited. That's why. Honestly,
know.
I'm excited. So I'm kind of, I just want everything to be right, perfect almost. But that's very hard to have. But welcome back to another episode of the 456 Podcast. I am your host, Mr. Jones, along with my co-hosts and partners.
Dad, what up, y'all?
JB.
Good.
JB, peace, y'all.
And the energy in this room is magnificent right now. Right now, the energy is magnificent.
Bartender down.
The energy is great right now. Yeah, son. That was your shit, nigga. No, it was his
It was
shit.
my shit. It was my shit. All right, okay.
Yo, the energy is great right now. I'm so happy we back tonight. Like, this shit was like a breath of fresh air to me. You know what I mean? Nothing against nobody else, but being able to get out and just, be amongst the people you love and you know that you had relationships with for, 30 plus years almost. You know what I mean?
And the fact that they okay. You know
Yeah, and everybody good.
so far,
Everybody's
but
good.
we definitely before we even get into everything we're gonna talk about, I know it's a lot of people out here who have lost family members. There are some people still struggling. Corona is still out there. It's not like it's gone. And we're not saying that. It's lightened up a little bit. So we hoping soon things can get back to normal. But I do understand that some people out there that lost their lives. And I want to speak more to not even the people that just lost their lives, though. I want to say, rest in peace to those people who lost their jobs, stick in there, hopefully get better. Y'all can get back to work. Because coronavirus affected all of us. It affected
The
every aspect of
entire
life. But it affected every aspect of life. The work part,
Yeah.
how you get paid, how you pay your bills, who you could go to for help. Like, you couldn't even, for the last 2 months, I was concerned, and this is something just off the cuff, but for the last 2 months, what I was concerned about was the kids who are in foster situations and possibly were about to go home. Those kids. I'm talking about those kids. Like, there are kids that are in the system who are potentially about to go home to their parents because their parents did what they were supposed to do in order to get their kids back. May have been something where they messed up, whatever the situation. But for the last 2 months, that was at a standstill. So those kids stayed.
So you couldn't even get.
You couldn't because they couldn't go visit them either. Like, even what the thing, not even just getting them home, but the visiting thing. Like, if kids have set up visits with their parents every 2 weeks or every week, right? Those had ceased because of Corona, because the government, not just the government, but the people who facilitate the visits, the people who watch the visits, they weren't going to go out and pick up the kids and take them to the visit. You understand? And sit there it was too bad. So it was a lot of kids who damn, I was seeing my mom and dad every 2 weeks, and now I don't see them at all. It's been 2 months, and right now it's still kind of like that. So listen.
How has Corona affected y'all viewers, if at all? Because some like me, it affected me because it affected us all. But just my work situation.
Well, that's the only thing.
Didn't really change. But a lot of people working from home, and the people that working from home, do y'all like working from home, or would y'all rather go back out to work? I know a lot of people I'd rather go back out to work. They tired of being home. You working from home, then you get off work and you home.
Well,
You can't.
From a person who's already been doing that before coronavirus, I was already working from home, so this isn't, for me, it's nothing new. I do miss that 1 day a week that I had to go into the office. I do miss that.
Get out.
Because it was just, it broke up the week for you.
Change the scenery.
And when you went, but I'm not gonna lie, y'all can say what y'all want, all y'all people who work from home, but you can't tell me it don't feel good to wake up 5 or 10 minutes before your shift start and ain't even gotta brush your teeth or nothing and just go right in and wait till your first break to go to the bathroom and. But I'm saying, let's be honest here. Like I done slept, man. I done slept. I done slept.
I did that the first 2 weeks.
So you have done it. So you have done it. So you have done it.
I was like, I can't do it.
But you have done it, right? It felt great. Listen, to wake up 5 minutes before work, you get on your phone. Now me, I get on my phone.
I got a laptop.
I get on my phone. I ain't got a call for 10, 15 minutes before I log on, so I can drink my coffee, have my bed, go sit there, I'm ready. But you know, I might not brush my teeth until 10:30.
First break, like, alright.
How y'all feel about this? Like, what about y'all? What's up, GZ? Glad to see you back, GZ.
Yeah, a bunch of jokers in there. Son, what up, son? Who that?
Yeah,
Jacob, what up, Jacob?
It affected everybody in some kind of way, shape, or form.
Bobby Bang Bang?
Yeah, no choice, man.
What you learned about your family members that you didn't know? Like what you learned that the people that live with you. Like you pretty much know your family members. But what is the one thing I would say that like that stuck out? Like, damn, like I knew you was
They're
like
in home.
Yeah, you're in house, like
Yeah.
and I don't even know if it's a fair question because I don't know if everybody will put it, but it's like, damn, like
I'll say what I can say.
yeah. Like what have you learned or noticed about something at home that you didn't notice before when you was working at the job? Like what
For me, nothing. Well, it's just me and my daughter here, so and she
But
like the first week, I kind of made her stay in the house and she wasn't really going out. But a 19-year-old, you only gonna keep them in the house for so long.
Absolutely.
Like after a while, they like, man, I gotta go, and you like, know what? Go. Bye. Wash your hands when you come back out. Take
Wear a
the
mask with you.
all that shit.
Try social
Go.
distance as much as you
Very
can.
smart about
like,
what you doing.
I could only keep her in here for so long, so it wasn't really too much difference for me as far as home. Anyway.
As far as home, what about you?
I'll say for me, I kind of like my wife is normally always the one that's kind of in charge of how things run in the crib, and it seems like that's changed now because now that I'm home all the time, now I'm cooking. She upstairs in the computer. I'm downstairs in the laptop. So now I'm the one cooking breakfast. I'm the one washing dishes, even though she still do that shit too, but. Like that's the routine normally. Now I'm cooking, I'm doing some cleaning, I'm running errands, I'm doing all that shit, and I'm still working and shit. You know what I mean? So it's like the stand of the guard shifted. It was her because she really pretty much dictated the flow of how the house went, but now it shifted. Now I kind of dictate the flow of the house. So I would say I didn't really find too much different about my wife, but I found something a little different about myself.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
okay. I'm gonna read this J Dog. He said, my job's still open, so I ain't get a chance to collect unemployment, but I feel bad for the ones that's not working because on some real shit, staying home for a long time might make a lot of people lazy. Just hold up. Let's see, got more to say. Hold on, I'm trying to see more. It ain't coming up, Jay. I don't know.
It said just be saying, so yeah, I feel bad.
And then he says, but it's some fighters out there, and we gonna get through this. A lot of people took it as a game, but the shit deep and serious.
Yeah, for a lot of people, it really is. Everybody's situation different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I will say this. The one thing, like I work from home. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't really pay attention too much. But I think my girl work hard. I think my wife work hard as shit. Like for the time, like I ain't gonna lie. Like from the time she get up in the morning, and to the time she lay down with me, she working. And it's like I can't even do it. I can't do that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna front.
We have conversations about that, and I tell her like, yo, you gotta balance that shit.
And sometimes I say like, something
you doing too much.
My thing is right. Sometimes I want to say like, yo, why you feel the need
that you have to do that? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why you feel the need to do all of that? But
that's just the way she was.
That's just the way she. Yeah, and to me, I'm like,
I can wait. Right. And I ain't got to think twice.
not gonna argue about it.
That shit can wait. That's keep going. That shit can wait. We ain't talking about it. That shit.
Vaughn, what's up, Vaughn?
You know what I mean?
Hey, Vaughn said, I learned teachers don't get paid enough. This homeschool shit is exhausting. I agree because, hold on.
It's so twisted the way that the
Man,
is.
listen, okay? At my house, we have multiple kids that are homeschooling, okay? And what I will tell you is...
How many teachers?
It's 3 teachers.
Okay.
In one class. So like one girl will have 3 teachers. There's 3 teachers that share the responsibilities with it. But
Okay,
it's more than just
things.
her class. Like it's like 3 classes combined into one class, but 3 teachers teach this class. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the one thing that I'm gonna tell you is, they was already just passing the kids through. Like, let's not be honest. The school system was really on this no kid left behind, and they was just passing the kids through. Really was. And what I am seeing now is they're going to just continue to do that. Now it's not a matter of, you know how you get those training lessons you got to do at work, but they require you to be on there for a certain amount of time. Like, I think that's how kids are going to be graded going forward until school gets back in. And some kids are not made to work alone at home. Some kids can't work alone at home. They can't. Like, even if the parent's there, like, even if the parent, some kids, like if you're a parent, you got multiple kids, right? You gotta go to the bathroom. So you leave them there to do their work.
That's this. How old are the kids? And what's the range?
Like 8
age?
to 10.
8 to 10. So they pretty self-sufficient a little bit.
Nah, you talk about second grade.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
second
certain
grade.
things.
Yeah, but they not. But as far as homework and schoolwork, that's the thing they fight against.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They might be able to use, but that's not the thing that they can do. No, listen, the teacher will be like, okay, now it's time for everybody to write on the whiteboard on the Zoom thing and answer this question. And the kid is just like, But if you was in school, you would have to write the answer on the paper and turn
You
it
got to
in.
hand that in right there.
I say this: a lot of things that change because of this, like, stay the way they are.
Yeah, like this might be the new way, right?
Yeah, like
That's what I
stay
say.
this way.
I think it is.
Not everything, but some things.
That's exactly what I was saying.
Percentage of things may stay the way they are.
Yeah, walking in the stores, you gonna have to have a mask.
Yeah, that's gonna be
That shit gonna
that's
be
gonna be
around.
until like 2, 3, 4,
I
5
seen the
years.
dude today
That shit
coming
be
in the
around.
store.
I saw you say that.
I
Yeah.
was in the auto parts store, so the guy came in, white guy, because in case anybody want to know, like, that was the first thing somebody asked me when I posted, like, was he white or whatever. So yeah, he was white, but he just came in and he was like, I'm not wearing no mask. He like, y'all violated my constitutional right and this and that. He literally whipped his phone out and started taking pictures. Like, I need you to say that on camera that you're not going to provide service to me because I don't have a mask on. He said, you want to say it too? Put the
Yeah, but you ain't
up
gonna be. I mean, let's be real about this. Any business, from what I understand, has the right to refuse service to a customer. Is that not the rule?
And the thing that made it even crazier, they was going to service him. They just said, all right, you don't got to wear a mask, but you got to stay outside the door. Tell me
So what you want, and I
get it for you.
He not gonna win that case.
He was like, F that.
He will, and that's because he's one of them people that.
Yeah, he was.
Who was that? Oh no, I was talking to my brother earlier. Certain people just feel like they got privileges that have to be honored.
Speaking of privileges.
And hold on, let's not go there yet. Hold on.
Wait, which one? No, because I was
gonna go to. I know where it's gonna lead to end up at. I know where it's gonna end up at. Let's stay on this whole Corona thing for a minute. But like, I don't know, like, shit just is crazy, and like the restaurants and stuff, like, they only gonna be on like 40 or 50% capacity, and they gonna be like spacing people out. The gyms is gonna be put in plastic barriers. They gonna put. I know. I would speak for LA Fitness. This is what I heard. Somebody told me this about a week ago. They gonna open up when they finally open up 50% capacity. They gonna have plastic barriers between like the treadmills and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be like plastic.
Yeah, like if you go in the stores, that's what most stores got now.
I seen a restaurant the restaurant, say we sitting here, we had a restaurant, and it was shower curtains, clear shower curtains, like over here and over
They had the
here.
fish on them.
Yeah, like clear shower curtains, so
Now,
you
wait.
can still get the
I
feel
did
like
see.
you outside, and you can still
shit.
see and everything, but you got a plastic. Now, is that too much? Like, would you want to go somewhere?
Well,
No, I don't wanna go there.
wait. I did see though this one
I don't
restaurant in Philly. They have like a outside area, and what they did, but I think it's dope because I would go to this because it don't make you feel like you're inside of something because you have to be. They made these glass. I'm gonna say it's a glass house big enough to fit
What, like
this
20
table.
by 20?
No, it's just enough to fit like a table for like four. A table for four.
Oh, okay.
Like kind of like a cabana, like one of those things you have in your yard, but it's
I see
all
what you're
glass. It's all glass, you know what I'm saying? And you can see out of it, and they have the table set up nice, and you can go in there and eat. I would go to
That's
something
exactly
like
what I had
that.
in my
I would go to
backyard.
something like that because yeah,
When I
but it's
broke
like
my tent. Oh yeah, you seen it, right?
yeah, I would go to something like that because it don't make me feel like I'm inside of a bubble because I have to. It just makes me feel like, hey, this is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's
To be-
it's
it's cool.
private.
It's in private, but yeah, the restaurants. But the thing that's gonna what's fucking me up with the restaurants is this takeout liquor thing. Y'all know about
I
this?
seen that. I seen it. They don't. I think they only doing that out here in PA,
So what PA is doing right now is
like bars.
but you could go, like I could go to Fridays and order a picture of the
Captain
tequila,
Morgan.
whatever it is, to go. And then they give it to me and I can leave with it.
Okay.
And then, but on the news, they had the dude with the bottle of wine who was walking down the street with the 2 cups, him and this girl lady. They had the cups with the wine in it, they was drinking, they was walking with their mask on, and you could tell that the wine was open. So the only thing I see is right now people just gonna start hanging out in the parking lots of these
You normally see
restaurants.
that, yeah.
Of these restaurants though. Like, think about it. Yo, we can
Ain't no
go to
more
the
let out. It's from the beginning.
it's just gonna
to
be
the end.
it's gonna be parking lot pimping from forever. We're gonna go to the restaurant. I'm gonna order a picture of this shit and some food. It's gonna come out. I'm gonna sit in the parking lot. We gonna now how people talk. I'm glad I'm not single. How do you talk to a girl? Like how do you even? I'm so glad.
Yeah. Come here, but
wouldn't
just
even wanna do
come
that,
right
though.
to that.
I wouldn't even want to do that. Who would want to sit?
You been in the house,
shit, and go
but
home.
if you've been in the
Or
house,
just come outside
Mark,
and sit on.
if you've been in the
It's like the frog in the pot syndrome. You don't know the frog in the pot getting cooked, but they just turn the heat up slowly, so you don't feel the temperature changing. So
Yeah,
the same
like,
thing.
I
You can
don't
stay in the
even-
house for so long, they put you in a situation
Here's a
that you
question.
think is a decent situation,
Here's
but
the
it really
question:
ain't.
with all this going on, like all the negative, like what we don't like, is there anything that happened that you don't mind happening?
yes.
And I'll say one thing.
I'll tell you
I-
one thing.
All right,
I-
set it up. Set it
The
up.
curbside pickup. I had to go to Home Depot. No, not Home Depot. Best Buy. I had to get something from Best Buy, so I ordered it. It took about 2, maybe 3 days. Boom! They was like, it's ready for pickup. So I go pull up. Now it's about 10 cars out there when I first pulled in the parking lot. So I'm like, damn, I'm just sitting here for
So
a
they
minute.
pulled, they in the front, like
Yeah,
lined up.
right in front of the door.
Okay.
Right in front, they lined up right in front of the door. So I
Cars,
pulled
yeah,
up
wow.
like I'm gonna be here for about a half hour. Pulled up, turned the car off. Next thing I know, all the cars in front of me all pulled off at the same time. Every car, whoop! I pulled right up to the door. What's your name? Boom, boom, boom. Told him my name, what I was picking up. All right, wait right here. Boom. 3 minutes, he was back out. No sign, nothing.
Shit.
I was
You
gone.
get the email.
I said, know what? My daughter
I'm
was,
loving it.
she was in the car and said, I don't like that. She was like, people gonna lose their jobs.
And then-
I said, they might, but I love this
What
because
you
I don't
mean?
even gotta
Yeah,
walk
I
out
was-
in the
I
store.
love that.
No,
Like,
can I
I
tell
don't
you-
even gotta go in
No,
there.
but can I tell you why? Like one, it just shows that this could have been
Done that way.
This could have been done. Like the way that we've been. The thing that this is show. The thing that this is showing me. Like he wanted to know what I like. I like that I ain't spend a lot of money on gas, and my insurance company gave me money back on my car. I like that because I ain't really been driving, so I like that.
What insurance you got?
Which they should have did.
What is it? They gave me $58. It wasn't a lot of money.
Yeah, but still, that's
What was it?
$58. My shit might be
Mine was
keeping.
$58.
Yeah. That might be $58.
It wasn't a lot,
My
though, but
shit-
it was
my shit
something.
might be keeping.
I'll take it, though. That shit popped up in my bank account. I'm like, oh shit, they gave me $58.
told me I think they gonna take
Who do I have?
20% off every month until all this stuff.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, like,
oh,
and I appreciate my car loan company because they've been on some like, yo, you can defer the payment. I've been paying them every month because I haven't lost pay. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been.
But are they gonna put it on the back end?
They will, but yes, but if you need deferment on a loan, if you're making a car note payment and you out of work for 2 months and you're not gonna get back on your feet till the 4th month, and the company is saying, hey, we could defer this payment for 6 months. I don't see a reason not to, because the only thing that accrues on it is the interest, and for a 6-month period on interest on your loan, it's not as much as you might think. It's not. It might be like let's say it's $200, but that $200 is helping you for 6 months. It might be
the first part of your loan, the first 6 months. Most of that shit going to interest.
Yeah, but
a small portion going
I'm talking about like if you. Well, I know, because what they're doing is deferring your payment. Just like with college loans and student loans, they just defer your payment. So you just, but the interest still accrues on the loan. So it's like that helps. What my job is doing, like what my job is doing for companies, I'm not even gonna put out who I work for. People might know, but they're doing a lot for like people right now, because there's a lot. Like I
want to lose no business.
No, it ain't even that. Like losing business ain't even it. Like I work for.
You think they really care about people?
I can say it depends on the agent you talk to. It depends on the agent that you talk to. Like I can't say that a company.
Everybody.
I can't say a company.
And you're 100% right, because I could call. Say if I got an issue with. I'm sorry. Say if I got an issue with my credit card. I call up somebody. This motherfucker I can't even understand what they saying. You know what I mean? In the situation that I'm having, they can't resolve it. So now I hang up with them, call back, get somebody else, and the shit done and resolved in 5 minutes.
It depends on the person you talk to, because
a lot
of times when you're not knowledgeable in what you can do at a job and what you can't do, you shy away.
The default is not.
I don't even want to try.
I don't know if I said that.
I don't even want to try. Hold on. So.
Hey, y'all gotta bear with us too, cause we haven't been doing this since March, and we are friends for 30+ years. So we vibe with each other sometimes and lose track.
So J Dog said, but I can't say I felt bad for people, and that's why I started my put on for the city food giveaway, because this coronavirus I drove around delivering platters, and this coronavirus is not going nowhere. It's going to be around for some years. Y'all, I got family members that caught it.
I know a few people.
Yeah, me too. And Don's, I got a homie. I ain't gonna put him out here, but everybody knows him in the town, and he bounced back. So I'm kind of glad to see that. You know what I mean?
Shit is beatable.
Don Buck said it seems like everything they said was a hassle and couldn't be done. It's being done now. Homeschooling, product pickup, etc. That's exactly the point I was making, Don.
That's true.
That's where I was trying to get to when you were saying that curbside pickup. It's like all of this stuff. We could have been having all of this stuff, but we are now. I don't want to say programmed. The system that is in place. It's the system, because they didn't have other systems and we didn't demand it.
It's
the system that was in place was this, and honestly, to tell you the truth, like, even you saw this with 9/11. Like, I'm gonna go back to that. Like with 9/11, with the Patriot Act, when the government, and I'm not saying it's a big conspiracy theory. I'm not all into that. I'm not. But what I'm saying is, when there's something that the government wants to happen, there has to be some type of catastrophe that happens big enough to make people give up their freedoms. Like they never take away the freedom from the people. They never do. What they do is they manipulate the situation to the point where it's, oh my God, if we don't do this, we're going to get attacked by terrorists.
But not even that. It might. Not even a definite thing. This is some shit that it might not happen at all.
But that's what they did with 9/11. It's like, yo, if we don't have this Patriot Act, we're not able to tap phones, we we're not able to do this.
They're gonna
They're gonna come in over here again, and they're gonna blow us up again, right? So we allowed the Patriot Act to pass. People gave up freedoms. We gave up freedoms during that. We gave up a bunch of freedoms during that.
That's why they can take phones and do all that shit now.
And the same thing, whatever it is, we may not see the big point of it. We may not see.
Sorry to the too loud.
We may not see what.
Thank you for the pass.
We may not see the end game of it yet. We may not. But I promise you this. I promise you this. We may not see the end game of it yet, but I promise you this. There's an end game for this. And when it's gonna be something. It could be that shit. It could be that chip thing they talk about with the vaccine. Like there's a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
We'll never see it till
it's too late.
4 or 5 years after the.
You conditioned already.
Yeah.
And then they slip it in while you ain't looking. You like, huh? Yeah. Well.
And it's like but it's because you make people afraid. The thing that it's always y'all like I'm not the smartest dude in the can. And I'm not the smartest dude in the can.
Exactly.
But it's like kind of obvious the way that things get done is to scare people into doing it.
I broke it down like this to somebody. I said, first thing they do is scare you. When you get so scared, you get sick. When you get sick, you'll take any medicine. You won't take anything. So whenever they tell you that this happening, so you need to do this, and it's gonna make everything okay. You like, all right, give me them pills. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, because I want to be
care about the side effects. Just give me them pills. And thinking about like that's how I break it down. Like
that analogy not only goes with that exact situation you said, but you can add 10 other things in there with it.
Yeah, you could get whatever. You could get them small agendas that you want to get through.
Yeah,
you can get
but use that same shit.
No. Hold on, let me check. Hold on, let me check. No, we on. Your phone sucks. We on, bro. Your phone sucks.
Sorry about that. That's the other one you looked at.
You know that shit.
Nah, man, what you mean?
Let me see. Oh, it's on. It's on. We rocking. All right, we good. Keep going. But no, like read the comment. What Don say?
Don Buck said facts.
He said Obama said you want your privacy or do you want to be safe? And that's what they do. Yeah. Like I'm telling you, like it's privacy? Like damn, like safe? Like me, and I'm one of those people where I don't like to be put in situations where you say it's either this or this. And I'm like, that doesn't exist to me. There has to be something else because it can't just be that only.
You can't just.
And if that's the case, I choose not to play. But I just choose not to play because if you're the only two options you give it, you can't lose if you choose not to play the game. You know what I'm saying? You can't lose. You can't lose.
That's how I be a lot of times. I'll be like, man, I ain't doing none of that shit. I ain't doing none of it. I don't. No. People like, oh, what about the vaccine? And I was just watching Good Morning America this morning. They had like a survey, and they talked about the vaccine. And half the people said they wouldn't take it. The other half said they would. Like it was, and some people was like they unsure. They don't even know right now. But a lot of people not beefing no vaccine. Like a lot of people.
That's why you see all the shit that's going on the way it's going on.
Hey, Shakara, you funny. Shakara said. I social distance, fellas. Mask up. Did y'all temp checks? Nope. And you know why? Because I'm going to tell you this. Shikara said it. I'm going to tell you why. Yo. One, I don't want to go against the CDC, but we do know that these masks not helping us, right? Like we do know that, right? Like are we in agreement that the mask is not what's preventing me from getting coronavirus? Like I don't know. Do you agree that?
The way that I looked at it was, if this shit so-called started in China, right, and it went from China to America, what the fuck this gonna do? The shit traveled thousands of miles.
I just look at it.
What the fuck this gonna do?
I just think that a mask.
What's the real shit?
A mask was this the first. A mask was the first step to say we can't let them stay in the house because we still need them to spend some money. So we're gonna slow down the economy. We gotta slow down the economy, but we still need them to spend. and everything can't be
Amazon
delivered.
is still
Everything,
lit.
but everything can't be
I'm
delivered.
wondering how
Amazon
the
is
fuck Dunkin' Donuts is essential. Dunkin' Donuts open every day. They ain't missing a day yet.
Starbucks.
Why is they essential?
They need that coffee. How is coffee essential though, right?
Because it's
but
got that melanin in it.
but wait, they
That
closed.
coffee got the melanin in it.
They closed the church.
Yeah, like
They
y'all
closed.
so much
They closed the
shit.
church.
Bank,
everything.
They closed the liquor stores in Pennsylvania, right?
4
They-
minutes. 4
they
minutes
closed
in
the
Jersey.
banks.
4 minutes in
The
Jersey.
thing is that's crazy to me is like, and I seen this online. If you got God and the devil agreeing that shit should be closed, because they closed the casinos too, right?
And that's
Listen, you know, look, right now, Pennsylvania pissed off. Philadelphia mad as shit because their budget, you can't collect all them taxes that you were supposed to get from them businesses
And them checks.
for this year. So when you wrote
All
your
them
budget
checks.
into existence, that's why we open it up. Let's not make like,
And that's why Trump be like, fuck that. Open up.
I'm
no, but I got a whole different thing
I'm
with
gonna
him.
get to this comment.
Trump is a
Shakira
gangster,
just said,
man.
man-made. Wait, it is. First of all, everybody was saying it was because of 5G. What happened to all the 5G people that was saying that
that's
shit was
different.
because of 5G?
I think that's
Nah,
the,
that's something way
I was
different.
the
they
5G
said that
thing.
caused the.
I don't think 5G is that.
Those are
I don't think 5G is that.
But a lot of people saying that
Those
oh, it's
two
because of these
different
towers
beasts.
and
No,
all
no,
this,
no,
that,
yeah,
and
that's
that.
dumb. But the 5G thing, like the stuff that they seeing in them kids, the stuff that they seeing in the kids that they talking about, I don't know if y'all seen that, but when they talk about these kids getting these burns,
That's
on
5G.
them, I
That's
believe
5G.
that is 5G.
That's how that
and they
works.
trying to say, oh, it's a side effect of the kids not catching corona.
No.
I believe that they more in tune to that radiation shit, and that's what that
That's
is.
what that is,
But,
yeah.
but it is heavy in New York. You don't see it in a lot of places. You do a little more research on that. I don't think that has nothing to do with
Nah,
corona.
they two separate beasts.
Coffee is essential, but Dunkin' Donuts ain't. I got a Keurig.
Coffee
I
ain't
ain't
essential.
never got to go to Dunkin' Donuts. As long as the grocery store open, I can get my cake cups. The Dunkin' Donuts is still closed.
Hey, Don said,
Shit don't be all that.
Don Buck
energy.
said, I think they moving in stages. First it was texting, now what comes after social distancing? Because that is one thing, like, I will say this. I'm about to get on the plane, man. But like, look, so like, keeping us apart from each other, and when I say us, keeping us apart from each other is not a good thing for us. As
For
a
the
whole.
world.
No, let me, as us as a whole.
Yes.
And because we are energy people and we feed off under energy, and we can't have being limited to the same energy every day is not good for us. And I hope y'all understand what I'm
I
saying.
know exactly
about that.
what you're saying.
So I'm saying so the social distancing thing, it's a deeper thing to that. It's like, yo, if we keep them apart, they can't. Because
They
they
don't
saw
turn
us,
into
they saw us come together. Like,
If we keep them apart, they can't become Voltron. It's just that simple.
can't form.
If I put all the pieces separately, then they can't form. They can't do what they're supposed to do when they unite together like that. You see what they do with Voltron. It's simple as that. That's what it is.
Shakara said she need her Dunkin' Donuts to keep working.
Donuts sell.
You can buy K-Cups though.
Make your
And
own
get
shit.
Keurig. Come on,
Yeah,
Shakara.
make your own
It's
shit.
2020. We don't really need
This is
it.
the era of information, of
It's-
music.
It's a whole. I just hope everybody make out okay, man. Like a lot of these small businesses going under.
that's my shit.
Yo, can I say something?
shit like
Can I
that.
tell y'all something? And
My niece got a fucking shop. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
like-
to see her like, and she threw up her little fan thing, like donate whatever. Boom! I'm early. Like, take that. Off the strength was like, that's my little people.
we know, but it's
You know what I
people
mean?
I deal with, like my barber. You know what I'm saying? Like Ad, like we all know him. He ain't been open in 2 months, and
Wow, who do nails goes?
I don't know. I didn't really you see my shit. I wasn't going for that. But no,
Anyway.
but no, like in my job, what I'm seeing, I'm telling y'all, like it's not like people could say what they want, but like I see those entrepreneurs that like created businesses for themselves, who started stuff to try to free themselves from regular
Yeah,
living.
the normal picket fence shit. Yeah.
They the ones calling now and having to, kind of give up on their dream. Like I talked to a guy today I talked to a guy today, and it boggled my mind. Like the guy started the business in January, and you know, up until this, he was like, yeah, I was rolling. And then like this came, and then everything went to a standstill. He like, yo, I haven't made a dime in 2 months. He's like, in 2 months, and I paid every one of my employees. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm like, all right, look, man, I hear you. What makes your business run? What makes your business go? And he was like, internet and the phone. I'm like, so
that shouldn't change.
So I'm like, so what I told him is, because he had a lot of stuff, why don't we try and get you the minimum of that, so you don't give up on your dream.
You're already slashed.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you don't give up on your dream, because that way, if you keep that main line, you keep that internet, something's going to open it up.
And this is what it is. It's just like anything else in life, man.
You gotta know how to adapt.
You gotta get through the struggle,
I'm a kind of switch tracks, but not switch tracks. I'm still mad at y'all for y'all survival skills and y'all when shit get critical. Like all you motherfuckers ran and got toilet paper.
Right.
Like shit hit the fan and y'all went and bought all the toilet paper.
For what though?
Yeah,
y'all better go have no milk and eggs.
You ain't trying to buy no food,
no
fruits and vegetables, no shit that's gonna make you have to go to the bathroom. You might not shit for 2 months.
Yeah, if
you know what fucked me up about the whole toilet paper thing though is
like y'all survival skills told y'all to go buy toilet paper.
I grew up and we ran out of toilet paper before.
I got 100 shirts in there.
Exactly, like socks and everything.
Yeah,
we'll be in that bitch like we gonna start a assembly line. Get that bag of shirts and pants and shit that we ain't wearing. We gonna cut strips. We gonna cut strips. We just gonna have to buy more garbage bags. That's it.
It's something to wash the shit out with.
Yeah, we gonna have to buy more garbage bags, but we gonna be good. And it's only gonna take a month and a half for the next shipment to come in. We ain't gonna have to do this shit.
Hey, yo, you see the Charmin commercial? They like
that worked, man.
I know I had to push it down.
You grab one of these, baby.
You ain't probably had to do that.
It wasn't coming out.
You had both doors closed?
Yes,
both doors closed. I never knew that.
Yeah, you gotta have both doors closed.
I wasn't even.
We just go down trade too. And the board took Indian dude gave it.
Look, Bart.
Oh, all right, open it up then.
Hold on, it's coming now. But I did have to push it down, though.
Alright. Yeah, but shit got critical out here, man. It looked like we weathered the storm, but in the meantime, everybody continue to stay safe because this shit's still going on. I know several people that had it, and I ain't gonna put this person's name out there, but it's somebody I know. Like this motherfucker, I would never think he would get sick. Like never. Like
wait. Why do you don't think he would get sick?
No, because like he would not. It's not that he would be like the last person I would think. Like anybody can catch it, but I just thought like this motherfucker don't do nothing. Like he probably gonna be good. Like he don't do nothing. He don't do nothing. He don't do nothing. Nothing. Like nothing. Exercise like nothing. So I'm like, but he caught the shit. Like I'm like, damn man, like
did he fight it off?
Nah, he's still kind of
fucked up right now.
I bet you get better, bro. Yeah. Fight through it. Whoever you are, you got it. You won already.
I hope you get through it, bro.
You won already.
We got one.
Whoever you are, you won already.
Yeah, I told him that. I said, man, you gonna be alright, but like he was the last person. Like I said, anybody can catch it.
You need some?
Nah. I'm like, but
I got you, catch it. Don't get dirty. Get empty bottles. Put that on the floor, though.
Yeah, because we ain't promoting fucking.
Hey man, I'm off Corona. We've been waiting 2 months to talk about Corona, but I want to talk about the white lady in the park, Karen in the park walking the dog.
My wife was like,
we get into that.
My wife was asking. She was like, "Could you please talk about that?"
We get into that. We gonna get to that.
Go ahead.
Karen in the park walking the dog.
All right, hold up. You want me to pull that up?
I mean, we can use this. I mean, you gotta drop a piece of ice on the floor.
Oh, my bad. My daughter was on that.
I see it from here. It's right in my face.
See, this why when I wake up in the morning, my shit be wet.
Fuck around and fall.
I just slept out here.
And with that lady with the whole dog thing, she got fired. You know they fired her.
Where she worked at again?
And they took her dog.
They took the dog.
Did
you see how she was handling
and that's listen. The dumbest thing that lady was. Could I say something though? This is how you know she was a straight racist.
Monique said she needed to be in jail. I don't know that she
I don't know if she should
Jail.
be in jail.
She should pay a heavy
I don't know
fine.
about jail.
and get charged for making a
They
false
should-
report.
What they should do?
whatever the law allowed you to do. All
Jail? I don't like it.
not jail.
I don't think
that
you-
might not call for jail, but everything the
See
law
what
allowed
happens?
you to do.
fully-
Look, if
to
her
somebody-
credit is above 750, knock her shit down to 200. Bitch, your credit 200.
Make her, matter of fact, make a limited
gotta work
project
that
for a
back up,
year.
yeah.
Make a limited
Oh,
project
you
for
want
a
to?
year.
You got something against black people?
That's what we
That's
should
what
do
you
all
move
races.
into.
Make
Yeah,
a
this
limited
what you
project
move
for a year.
Oh, you got a problem with black
No, but with her, the thing that with that lady that really bothered my mind, like the dude was super calm.
Yeah, he was
Like
like,
he was just
ma'am.
super calm.
Yeah, look,
He
yeah.
never yelled. He was just like, can you call the police?
And I'm gonna ask this question, and I saw this somewhere and somebody brought it up. Like as a black man, when you out, do you try to make yourself less intimidating?
I do. I do. And I tell you, let me tell you, I would.
Look how she
Because
I
No, I do.
choking him to death.
That's why they took the dog from
Look.
him.
No, I saw. Listen, let me tell you something, boy. Look, I even look as a. I'm a big black dude. I'm not a small black guy. Okay. My voice is very deep. It's very deep, and that's the term. What you just said. I'm not an aggressive person. Like
You
people
are.
Anymore.
No, I'm not
Not
no more. I'm not no more. I used to be. I really do.
And power to your fiance. That's probably the only reason you ain't.
But I'm not an aggressive person, but people, like, from me living in the areas that I lived in, I was always around other company. And from the things that I gathered from them is like, I am a very intimate, I'm a person that, like, yo, bitch, don't really want it with you. Even though I'm not bringing it like that. Like, I'm not saying it's like I'm tough, y'all, so please don't take it that way. I'm just saying, like, when I'm around other companies, just by my voice, they like, oh, he gonna fuck somebody up.
Did I just say something?
And I'm not really like that, though. Like, I mean, that was me in my teens and early years. I'm not like that. But it's crazy because as a black man, I do try to tone myself down so I don't have to, so people could feel, like I try to make myself that teddy
Less
bear.
intimidating.
I try to make myself that big teddy bear guy instead of being that big ABM. And you can't be the ABM.
Monique said she should go to jail. Not forever, but this is why we're fixing the issue we are. Why was she so comfortable to even say and do that? I think it's kind of a natural thing to do. Yeah, it is kind of
It
natural.
looked like that wasn't
But-
the first time for her.
But for her,
That wasn't her first
and
time.
I'll say this, man.
I think Don was talking about the dumbing ourselves down.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Just to clarify that.
But
Banks, Bucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back to the lady, and then I'll get the Dante joint. With the lady, like, I'll say this, just whatever she in store for as far as punishment, give her all that.
All of
like
it.
the
Yeah.
dog,
Make her example.
her dog. If she already lost her
Dog
job,
abuse,
whatever
too.
y'all can do to her, do to her. If it calls for jail time or probation, whatever it is, the fullest extent of the law, slap it to her.
How
Give
they
her
say
all
it?
that
Hey,
shit.
how they say it? Throw the book at her.
Yeah, whether
She
it's a
deserved
small
it,
book or a little book. And it's
Throw
probably,
the whole
it's
book
probably
at her.
a small book.
But she deserved it.
Yeah,
She
earned that.
didn't physically
Hell yeah,
hurt
she
anybody.
earned that.
She didn't physically hurt anybody. You know what I'm saying? So
And best believe she go to sleep every night thinking I should have did that shit.
you
I
know,
lost my
Yeah.
that job.
Yeah.
I lost my dog. I'm all over social media. I'm a real asshole for doing that.
All right, so now, off of what you just said, how do you think she's gonna come back from it? You think she's
I
gonna
don't
come back
know.
from it like remorseful?
She
and
did, though.
change-
She
changing her thought
No,
process
no.
and how she really feel about black folk?
Only thing is
Or she
gonna
gonna
make-
come back even harder and
only thing
meaner
that
and
will make
stronger?
her change her thought process about black people is actually being around black people.
Experience.
have you seen this
If you're
show?
not around,
Experience.
if you're not around people, and I tell people this all the time, you don't know people's makeup unless you around them. I know black people that don't know me. Like, it's black people that don't. If you never spent at least an hour alone with me, you don't really know me.
Even
Like,
with the hour you
yeah,
know.
that ain't even enough time. Like, if
hell
you
no.
never spent a long time with me and kicking
Years.
with me, yeah, like for
You gotta see me in
time,
every situation
yeah,
that
you
can
know
happen.
exactly how
Then
I
you know
am.
who I am.
You don't know people. Like it's people that I know, but I don't really know them.
If I haven't seen you in every situation that could possibly happen in life, aside from dying, and I
that's
never saw how you reacted or acted in those
And
situations.
that's the thing,
I don't
because
really
I'll
know
say this, even with black people, I'm gonna just talk about black people because we can relate to them. But when stuff be happening to these black people, they don't be wanting to go out and like kill people.
Blow everything up.
Yeah, they don't be wanting to go out. I was watching the news this morning. They had the guy that just got killed in Minnesota. They had his sister on there. They had his sister on there, and this girl, she wasn't like.
I'm gonna kill her.
Go kill them and
Listen, I'm
kill
about to pull up on
this
this.
and like
Yeah,
come on,
we gotta figure that
come
side
on,
out.
yo, come on, dog.
She
Come on.
was hurt because she lost her brother, but she wasn't like angry. Like she wasn't like a bitter angry. Like and that's
She
just
wasn't
us,
like any one of our relatives would have been.
Man, since
Yeah,
you
like-
brought it up, though, I gotta speak on this, okay? I have to speak on this, and I'm gonna say this, and I hope to God I don't lose a job for it. Listen, all right. So in this situation right here, what's going on with this latest
This
incident,
specific
this
situation.
specific situation in Minnesota? I don't. Can you look up his name because I do not want to mispronounce it.
Aubrey something.
I don't want to. I
What
want
was the
to.
Minnesota?
Minnesota.
What was his name, y'all? Somebody help us out.
I'm sorry. I'm
Aubrey
sorry. I
something.
don't remember it, but I have a reason.
Go ahead.
The thing about him is like, it's right there. Like, I don't know how you could look at that and
Minnesota.
and just say Minneapolis. I don't know how you could look at that and just say it was an accident or it wasn't intentional or you know what I'm saying? Like, how can you look at that video and not see what it was for? You understand what I'm saying?
1 second. I'm gonna press this button. You say what it is.
No, John.
Somebody help them out.